Here's that reclaimed walnut I've been talking about for over a year. You didn't think it was ever going to get mounted, did you? Well, it's here. And it looks beautiful. Alex did a great job. He's such a pro when it comes to this stuff. He is so tight with his cuts, and he rounded over the edges. He spaces out to keep everything level and square. Unbelievable. Now look at this. These drawers, the way he did this, he first put the entire plank up, mounted it where it belonged, and then he screwed the drawers in. Then he took it all down and he cut the plank where it was marked into the drawers. And then when he put it back together, all those screws found their home. They knew right where to go, and the thing lined up again as if it was one board. Look at this. Look at this detail. Look at the return. Look at this. He's crazy, this kid. The things he does, he's tight. So we put a coat of tung oil on this. It's so beautiful. It wraps all the way around. And then back here, this wraps around and it ends, this is the back of the sink in the galley. And right here, I've already put in a little camping shelf. The sink basin is going to go right in here. Maybe it's easier if I come down underneath. See that solid gray there? That's going to be a little shelf for your small camping chairs maybe. Once the sink basin goes in, I'll be able to put another one of those little shelves right here, just behind the sink basin. So you'll have that little bit of access for storage. Every inch counts in a van. End caps are in. This side is going to get one more cabinet where I house a DC fuse panel for my lights. All the LED lights are coming off one feed from the breaker box, and then they spider out from this fuse panel. This is an easy place to replace a fuse if you have to. The other thing we'll do here, we'll incorporate a little shelf in with that fuse panel. The fuse panel will be hidden, obviously, behind a cabinet. Now you've got this walnut, the 80/20. There's a little piece of the Thunder Gray in that jog. See, that little jog creates a larger floor plan. It gives you this sense of more space in the van. Look how beautiful that 80/20 is. Look at the highlights that happen on the 80/20. Look at that. Look at that soft wrap on the satin and that little edge highlight against the black. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. The appliance garage has been oiled as well. When I looked at this morning, I almost cried. While Alex was making magic with the walnut drawer fronts, I was prepping the new 47-gallon freshwater tank. This tank has baffles molded in to minimize sloshing. Besides the obligatory outlet fitting, I am installing two 8-inch waterproof inspection hatches, one at each end of the tank. These hatches will allow for easy cleaning of the tank. But more importantly, you can put eyes on the condition of the fresh water. Once my cut edges are smoothed, I make sure that tank is clean, clean, clean. These tank walls are a full half-inch thick. If you have access to your fresh water tank, go push on the sidewalls and see if it flexes. This one is built like the proverbial brick never mind. Alex fears I will struggle with a single-action caulk gun and insists that I use one of his. With an 18-to-1 pull strength, it allows for a smooth, even bead all around. So I had a pea-brain idea trickle out of my head. At first I thought I just had to go to the bathroom, but it turns out it was an idea. So here we go. futon. Futon is in place. I've got my stops in place, so everything works nice, okay? Even an old man like me can make a bed, put the bed away. Okay, now, pea-brain idea. Ready? First thing we do is pull the futon out. Now come over here. With the futon completely pulled forward, the water tank is fully exposed. You can see the whole top of the tank here. Now, you knew I was going to put access hatches in either end of the tank so you could get in there and clean it, keep an eye on it. But here's my pea-brain idea. Why not fill it from here as well and have no outdoor fill, no holes through the van? You come right in here, pull the futon forward, swivel the driver's seat, put your hose in there, fill it. I'm actually thinking about developing some sort of a wand that would screw onto your freshwater hose, the white one that's drinking safe. So you would stick the wand in there, turn it on, fill the tank. You can see when it's full. There's no guessing. There's no spitting water out a valve, a vent on the outside. Here it is. And you can keep an eye on things in there. You'll always know the condition of the fresh water in your tank. When you're done, you put the cap on, screw it on tightly, and off you go. I think this is an interesting way to fill your tank. What do you think? Weeks of nothing but details. Details, every square inch of this van. We went over it, every square inch. We talked about the fridge and where it should be in relation to the bed and hand room for making the bed. We talked about the galley and we put a wall to prevent spatter. We've got storage. We've got inset wall panels for pillows, inset walls for feet room. Every little detail. Where do we put that ceiling fan? Where do we put the other ceiling fan? Should the air conditioner go here or there? Everything is based on their usage, their experiences. They've been on the road for almost 3 years. They know what they like. They know what they don't like. They know what works. Here it is. We put it all down. We cut it. We fit it, and it works. Now, all this 2x2 pine that you see is the exact same dimension as the 80/20 aluminum that we're going to use for real. So now we literally have our cut list. All the material that's in here just gets transposed and cut into the aluminum, and we put it back in place and bolt it together. You can do an engineering plan. You can sketch out your floor plan. There's nothing like doing a full-blown detailed cardboard build to get a sense of how you're going to live in it. It's not the same as looking at a flat piece of paper. And every one of the, you see this little jog right here? This was painted over. This was decided upon. You've got a 30-inch hallway here in a van, 30 inches. 2 people can cook in here, no problem. You got a over 5-foot galley. And this is not a 24-foot Sprinter extended. This is a ProMaster. This is the 158 extended ProMaster. This refrigerator module is a separate build from the shower bathroom that's next to it. That bridge down there is a separate build from the bed, as is mini bridge on this side. All of these components are built individually and then locked together into the chassis. So they're going to be more stout and they are removable. So if anything were to be changed, repaired, altered, there's very little labor, there's no pain, you're not inventing new curse words. Just unbolt that module and take it out. It's that simple. think I made my point.